Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Potsmoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Potsmoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament of the Christian Bible. I use the King James Version of the Bible to put together the prophecy of Israel, which I wrote into a book called the Book of Zion. It gives me my authority, and it gives me my name. And it's also the name of my people, the people who use drugs, who get high. Marijuana, the tree of life, is the tree of life, not only because Isaiah and Daniel point to it as the tree of life, but because the Bhakta Magedi, I don't know how to, it's like I can't pronounce it, sorry, but the story of Krishna says explicitly that humans at that time should not drink the substance called soma, which was made from the marijuana that came from the Gray's homeworld, which was more alien plant than the marijuana that we have now. Because that marijuana was so potent that it could kill humans if overused. Now, we're finding out that is true because people are now overdosing on the higher concentrations of marijuana in the edibles. So that is a testament to that truth. Well, the reason that is so is because marijuana does not come from this planet. And that is the reason that Krishna gave for the human population to not be recommended to use marijuana. But that was the alien plant marijuana, not the genetically altered marijuana that has taken root here on this planet and incorporated into its genetic material our good earth. So we have, the marijuana was diluted through generations of wild interactions on the planet. And now that we've started using it for our wonderful uses, to get high, we are starting to reconcentrate it into these, well, all of our yummy little named plants now that we have, now that pot's becoming legal. And so we're bringing it back to a more potent state, which is necessary for the use of telepathy, because we need that higher concentration of marijuana to really activate the genetic DNA that allows us to become telepathic. And it's important that we are telepathic because we were created, literally created. We would have never been a people if the Grey had not gone to great lengths to create the conditions necessary for our creation. And it sucked that the prohibition, as the Grey enacted it in 1939, became what killed George Floyd. Because there is a world of difference between prohibition and outright genocide. And the United States government, if it had its way, would completely annihilate everybody who gets high. With good reason. Because marijuana is necessary for telepathy. And telepathy is necessary for interaction with the Grey. And interaction with the Grey means an end to money, which means an end to their power base, which means they don't want anything to do with it. So, they're trying to annihilate my people, but they can't. There's too many of us. We are as the sand of the sea, too numerous to be counted, too numerous to be imprisoned or killed, and too potent to trust. Because you see, we don't even realize who we are or what we're capable of. Now, I know exactly who I am, and I know exactly what I'm capable of. Just ask anybody who knows me. They'll tell you a few things about me. I'm honest. Even the cops know that. They know that whatever comes out of these lips is going to be the truth. They don't even have to fact check me. Because everything that I speak comes back by knowledge that is beyond human, but is also based in human. Because I have studied the physical sciences in order to understand the passages of the Bible that talked about physical events that I couldn't fathom. Events like the reeling and rocking of the earth in its orbit. So I had to study them. And I've been taught higher knowledge by the Christ through a series of life experiences. The school of hard knocks. Literally, the school of hard knocks. Because marijuana opens you up to to communication with them. And then they're connected to you. And then they have the means to manipulate your life for good or ill if it's necessary for your well-being. When we do wrong things as a telepath, it, karma or the entanglement of events will put us into a position where we'll have to pay a karmic price for our the bad things that we do, because we're in the active field. So we learn through experience all of the things that we need to know, like war is stupid, money's dumb, society sucks, and there's a better way. That everything that becomes reality is first thought, then projected or spoken, and then activated by physical means. That's how life works. It doesn't start with the physical things that you manipulate with your hands. It starts with your thought forms, what you think about, and what you project into reality by using your body to manipulate matter. Matter is the last stage of reality, not the first. And you kind of learn that when you get high. Because you can feel the connectedness of things. And you can see how when I do this happens. And when they do that, that happens. And if I do this, they'll do that. And you begin to work with reality. And once you begin to work with reality, then all the things that don't matter fall away. You realize that you see how things work so that you can project. It's like Einstein, It's like you think things into being. You think about what would happen if I did this? And then you think, oh, well, that would happen, and then this would happen, but then, because we're quantum, those thoughts are projected into that action, and reality just kind of plays along. But if you're stuck in the physical realm, not getting high, then you can't manipulate that part of reality because you're not aware of it. That's spirit. That's God. That's beyond us. This is real. I can see it. I can touch it. I can take a drink. And that's all there is. Until he did this. And you activate the quantum side of your nature. The gray side of your nature. And then you're reborn into a new world. A quantum world. Where you can see how things work and you can manipulate those things that you can see with your mind. And you can talk to other people in your mind. And it doesn't matter how long it's been since you've seen them or how far away they are. Because those are physical things and you're not working on a physical level anymore. This opens you up to a whole new reality. The tree of life. The gift of the Creator. The means by which we can become the masters of our reality, not the subjects of another's reality. So, now that we know this, there's nothing that can stop us. Because physical reality is a reactionary reality. Everything is already done, and you react to it. In a quantum state, you're activating what's coming, and you're not reacting, you're enacting. And because you're enacting things, you've already won. You just don't know it. Because you're the one acting upon them and they're reacting to you because that's all they can do. They can't meet you on your level because they're not on your level. That's why I have news for the world. Potheads are more advanced humans than anyone else on the planet. All this poor low-life scum of the earth potheads are an evolutionary step in the human genome. A new species of human that is, I'm sorry to have to tell you people, superior. So you guys go ahead and react to what's coming because this is already here. I'm already here. The world is already in its position. It's time to go camping. So let's take a stand. May the Great watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong. May you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth-fitting light in a unicorn way. Find your joy, be your joy, spread your joy. If you get high, stay happy and high. You have every right and reason to. Just read the book of Isaiah. He's the proof. See you later, because I'll never say goodbye.